Yeah. Hey man, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to you. Welcome back. Welcome back. I appreciate, you being here. I don't know if this is your first time, your second time, your accidental drop in, your recommended drop in, somebody forwarded to you. You've been here since the beginning, you've been here from the middle, or you just jumped in right now. I just want to say welcome back, man. I appreciate it. Y'all, this is episode 13. Episode 13. Mm, that's good. Episode 13, and this has really become a part of my life. Like it has gotten to the point where it's like I'm thinking podcasts all the time. And you might think, well, that's normal. No, I only got time to think from being an elementary teacher, PE teacher during the day to coaching in the midsection of the day, then working overnight at the airport. Like sometimes I don't be having time to just think, but man, I'm thinking about the podcast today, and I'm glad I'm on. Hey, so you're gonna see me with these, right? This does not mean I'm hanging it up. This does I'm not. It's actually the total opposite. This just means I got chores that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the podcast got to get done. Podcast gonna get done, and it will be done on earth as it is in heaven. I got to, but I have to finish this podcast, but I also have stuff to do um, at home, which is catering to my conversation now. You know, the Oddly Even podcast, we love to just have open dialogue conversation, especially when it's just me, so y'all can get to know the host. Y'all, this is really just the time that it takes for y'all to get to know me, and this is the time that it takes for me to just show myself that I'm serious about this, that I'm not just doing. Look at this shirt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta just show you how I folded that shirt. Look at that shirt. That thing folded, ain't it? Um, but yeah, yeah, I just want, and this is also, you know what I'm saying, like I was saying, proving to myself that I'm doing this for real. And I appreciate you still being here. Episode 13. Never episode 13, right? Episode 13. So, like I said, we was going so I know I'm saying so a lot. Drinking challenge. Every time I say so, take a shot or take a puff or scratch your head or sneeze or whatever you want to do. But let me stop showing all these shirts on camera. So as a I don't know if this is if you're a man and if you're a woman or if you're a woman man or if you're a man woman or whatever the case. So this is just the conversation of the moment. In a home or in a household that you have with someone together. I'm thinking in the traditional sense, like man and woman living together, that's coupled together. Are there roles? Like, do you believe in roles? Do you believe in like a man should always take the trash out, cut the yard? A man should always be ready to fix something in the house or know how to fix something in the house. And do you believe in the same sense that a woman is supposed to be in the kitchen? A woman is supposed to be cleaning. A woman is supposed to be keeping up the home. Uh, but are you know, does that stem into deeper conversation? Like, well, if the man is making all the money, then the woman should be doing that. Or does it stems and digs into deeper conversation that that's a woman's job to always take care of her house and fold clothes and clean and all this and all that. What is your thought on that for real? Or what is your role in your relationship if you're in one? You know, let me see. I'm one of them. I guess I'm one of the few. I'm a man for sure. I'm a man, and I was raised by my mom. So there are some. I would say there are some masculine uh, things that I am deficient of because I haven't necessarily seen it being done before. Even when my mom was dating, it wasn't like we had like a full time stepfather and stuff like that. So I wash dishes. You see me folding my clothes. I wash my clothes. I fold my clothes. I cook for myself, and I ain't talking about like rice and a hot dog. Like I will get down in there with some fish and some chicken and season it, burn it up, figure it out, cook it again. I cook for myself. Like I really do. Um, and when I'm in a relationship, I bring all that with me. Like if the kitchen and this just hit me. And maybe you might be the same way. I'm not a big fan on me washing dishes. And it ain't because I'm a man. It's not that at all. It's because when I wash dishes, I wash dishes. And it ain't just the dishes. Then I gotta go around the kitchen and see what else needs to be cleaned. Do I need to get the pan? The pan's been sitting out. Okay, is the cabinets clean? Is the door on the refrigerator? Is the handle clean? Are the countertops clean? Do I need to do like when I wash dishes, it's hard for me to just focus on washing just the dishes. Like and then I turn some music on, I'm in there singing old school tunes, and I'm cleaning the kitchen. That because washing the dishes turns into cleaning the kitchen. And if I'm really feeling it, and I done grab me a drink or something, washing dishes done turned into cleaning the kitchen, that done turned into vacuuming the living room. And don't let me really be on one and my music and my music is coming on the whatever I'm playing my music on and my good songs is coming on. Then washing the dishes done turned into cleaning the kitchen, that done turned into vacuuming the living room, that done turned into washing clothes, folding clothes, changing bed sheets, like just getting active with it. So that's why I don't really like to be bothered about washing the dishes because I know and if I'm washing dishes, everybody better go get the dishes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody that's hold on. Hey, do you know how to do anything? Do you know how to do something that you want other people to know that you know how to do? Let me know. I can tell people. Like right here is when I want to start putting in like advertisements or whatever. Look, I won't charge you and you don't pay me. You know what I'm saying? It's just street networking, basically word of mouth. I'm trying to be the mouth of your word. So if you know how to do, I know somebody that know how to just cut hot water on. All right, she know how to just cut her hot water. So I got that's somebody I know. You might just one day need hot water cut on. I know somebody that can shave pit bulls. No other dog. He can shave pit bulls, and he do it with a scissor. He do it with scissors and a needle and thread. I don't know what he's doing, but he can shave pit bulls. It don't even look like they lost any hair. You know. So if you know how to do something, and you want other people to know you know how to do it, let me know. Alright? I'm trying to help. Alright.
If you're looking for healthcare, free healthcare, you can always hit us up at www.right, WRIGHT, care, CARE, benefits, BENEFITS.com. It's a spot on that page where you can inquire about free healthcare if you need retirement or if you need any life insurance. We insure anybody, so pre-existing conditions, it doesn't matter. You can be HIV positive, you can have cancer, you can have any type of illness, and we will insure you. There's no underwriting, so no pre-existing conditions.
Okay. All right, guys, you heard.
I can't stand when I'm washing dishes and then all of a sudden here come a glass. Like where that glass come? I done put in the pots and pans. I done got the grease. The dishwasher is the water is grease. I got the grease residue or I got food all in it. So I can't really put this glass inside this dishwater, even though the dishwater is meant to clean. And I do use bleach. If you don't use bleach when you washing dish, man, y'all done got me started. Let me slow down. You saw me? Did you see me? Did you see me get revved up? I got revved up real quick. Well, over washing dishes, say. But listen, man, I had to reset. I forgot what I was talking about at the point I was going to make because I started getting too excited. But yes, at a certain point, you supposed to like go from least dirty dish to most extreme dirty dish. Ooh, we finna have a whole class discussion about washing dishes. So you don't if you put if let me tell you, ooh, I'm trying not to get it. Boy, they gonna get my blood pressure high. You see, I'm passionate about washing dishes. If you're washing dishes, right, and I see you washing dishes, and you don't first thing you don't put bleach in your water. That's sign number one. I'm gonna look at you and be like, okay, you must not be about to wipe everything or wash everything. So that's the first thing. Then I noticed that um you put you put the water in first and then you add soap, thinking that's gonna make your soap last longer. So you don't just squirt around the sink. You wait till the water get a certain spot and then you squirt the water. Then you put the soap in there. Man, we finna talk about washing dishes. So because I feel like I need to tell y'all these things because somebody might not really understand the science of washing dishes. So okay, let me just tell you how I do it because if I talk about if you don't do it, I'm gonna be upset. I don't want to be upset. So when I'm washing dishes, right? I already see what my lineup is. I see the forks, the spoons, the cups, the plates. I know we just cooked spaghetti, so I know you got some marinara in the pot and all this. And then I know we had some grilled stuff, and I know I cooked breakfast, so the eggs is in the skillet. And I know we did a bunch of butter and we fried something, so I got grease. All right, so I immediately let the hot water run as long as it can to get as hot, and I get the water scorching hot, scorching hot. This is when I'm going in reverse. Like let's just say I do got pots and pans, but nothing serious is inside the pots and pans. Like no food, no heavy grease, and nothing like that. So that I can start off with it. I'll put the pots and pan in there with the hot scorching water and the bleach. And while the water, when the water gets about that much, when the water kind of get enough to cover it, that's when I really add. That's when I kind of start lowering the temperature. But by this time, the soap is squirted all around. I like the bubbles. I like the bubbles when I wash my dishes. I really do like the bubbles when I wash my dishes. The soap has been squirted all around the sink. Um, the bleach has been added, and I got my stuff in there. So this is when we're talking about the extreme hot heat. This is when you got like a pot or a pan, and you just got some stuff you might need to get off, but it's not going to dirty or contaminate the entire water. All right, now let's go to regular washing. Now I'll do a little bit of hot water, like really really hot, and then I'll cut it off and let it run warm. And I already got my dishes in the sink. I ain't know it doesn't make sense to put water in the sink and then add dishes later. I don't know unless you going through the cycle. Like you got the forks. Let's talk about the cycle because I keep saying I'm not going to talk about what y'all not doing because that's going to get me upset. Let me just talk about the cycle. So the cycle is this: you got to start with your forks, the light plates. Like you're looking for stains, basically. You're looking for colored stains, and you're looking for something that can contaminate the water. Because when you're going through three stages. The early stage is like all stuff that you can almost rinse, clean, and put over. You know what I'm saying? So this is the forks and utensils. These are sometimes the saucer plates, the little plates. Sometimes these are the regular plates. Sometimes these are Tupperware. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these are the cups too. So hey, let me tell you something. Make fun. I felt the spirit of hatiness coming on. Somebody was hating. So if you hating on me washing my dishes, that's a problem between you and your God. You fix that. You fix that. So anyway, that's the first cycle. Second cycle is usually like the older Tupperware, the mic, because you done looked at it. And when you microwave spaghetti or something like that, for some reason it stains the Tupperware and it makes like these little bubbles. Some y'all know when y'all in the microwave, don't do that. Don't see. I don't like when people judge me. Don't do that. Like, oh, you know what I mean by when you over microwave the Tupperware, and and all of a sudden it done started changing the color of the spaghetti, and then you get them little bubble marks on the side. You just can't scrape that out. So this is where we at now. Second cycle is the little bit more of the you can be still. It might be like a spatula, or it might be a bigger spoon or something, or it might be a blender, or if you made like cake or something like that. Like this is where we at now. We ain't with the grease is the last thing. You don't want to put anything greasy in your dishwasher or water. I mean, if you still wash it, that's it. That's like if you already grabbing the greasy stuff, then no, that's you too fast. You too fast. All right. So cycle two is like just simple stuff that water can hit and can kind of evaporate into the water, but it won't necessarily stain other stuff or give you those screeches. Because the bleach can only work for so long. Remember, you got bleach in there. All right. It'll work me up on this washing these dishes, boy. So then once you get all that going, let me tell you something. If you washing dishes with a wash rag, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you if you are washing dishes with a wash rag. No, you should have a scrubber, okay? They don't cost that much. You can go to the Dollar Tree and just be in that whole aisle and get you just a straight scrubber. Then you get you the wash with the like cloth on one side, and it almost feel like a Brillo pad on the other. Do they even still make Brillo pads and little wire, iron wire ball that you can scrape stuff out with that usually just cut up your stuff and mess up your dishes and all this? Like okay, so you got to get something like that, and then you need like the little the 3-pack blue, dark blue or yellow and green scrubbers. Like you need that for the hard stuff, the grease, because then come the third cycle. Third cycle is the grease. The grease is going to mess your water up. This is when you got to add a little bit more bleach. You don't necessarily need to add more soap, but you can, because by this time, depending on your rigorousness with the washing, you should keep the soap. If man, I'm trying not, man. If your soapy water while you washing dishes and your bubbles start popping, and all of a sudden you just not finna hit cycle 2 and you don't got that many bubbles, you not washing.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rally around something special. Supporting our veterans and embracing local businesses this tax season. Choose Tax Boss Family, a veteran-owned and locally operated gym. Your financial journey matters, and so is supporting those who served. And here's the kicker. Tax Boss Family is offering up to a $6,000 cash advance on your refund. Now, that's something to salute. Mark your calendars, because the last day to file for up to a $6,000 refund is March 17th, and Tax Boss Family is ready to navigate the financial terrain for you. Whether you're strolling through the clean mall or you prefer the convenience of online booking, Tax Boss Family's got you covered. Visit taxbossfamily.com to book your appointment or drop by our Killeen Mall location for a warm welcome. This tax season, let's make it count. Supporting our veterans, empowering local businesses, and securing your financial success with Tax Boss Family, because your taxes, your way, matter. Tax Boss Family, where you come in as a customer and leave as family.
You not washing, because the water pressure creates the bubbles at first. It agitates the soap to create the bubbles at first. So now you got the bubbles. And no, the bleach doesn't always take away the bubbles. I felt that in the spirit that somebody was saying that. Well, you got bleach in your water, and no, bleach don't always take away the bubbles. But anyway, your agitation, the way that you are washing them dishes, that should be getting you the more bubbles. That should keep your bubbles alive. So by the time you hit your third cycle, when you about to clean them big boys, them lasagna pans, that brisket that brisket skillet that your uncle been using for years, and y'all can't remember the original color on it, or if it's supposed to have been black or silver because you got all sorts of marks on it. When you about to get them that burnt cornbread pan, and I'm talking about we going there, and when you finna get that breakfast sausage skillet, they got all that grease in it, and that meatloaf pan that had all that grease in it. We there now. All right, we at cycle 3. This is when you throwing in the big boys. This is where you dang near see people put Comet. you almost see people put Comet in they washer. But let me make sure I don't grab no drawers. I don't want y'all looking at my drawers. But yeah, that's the third cycle. I'm a digress, man. Hey, this is Oddly Even podcast. I told y'all Oddly Even podcast is different, and I'm having a good time. This is therapy. All right, this is therapy. I don't know who gonna see it, who is gonna see it, who ain't gonna see it, who don't want to see it, who do want to see it, who needs to see it. I'm just letting you know it's therapy for me. It's something that I said I was gonna do, and I'm doing it, man, and it feels great. I'm one of them people that I love to be in charge of something of my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta be your manager. I don't gotta be your super boss, or I don't gotta be a CEO of your company. But when it's mine, when it's something I created or something that I did, man, I love to be a part of that. Like even when I was acting and stuff like that, and I went through a phase where I was thinking about like writing. I was thinking like, well, I don't know if I could be able to create a movie and not star in it. Like I'm going or create a movie, not star in it, and not be the director or something. Like I'm gonna have to try to do something like that. Like I like creating something and watching it work and then and doing. I'm like that as a teacher. I just thought about that as a PE teacher. I'm like that. I throw a game out, and while the game is going, like I'm managing how that game is. I'm managing, okay, I feel like the game ain't fun for them. Let me see what I can change. Or I feel like they don't understand how you play this game. Let me see if I can reword or re-say that. And then I get in it. I get involved in it. And I think that's why the kids enjoy it a little bit more, because it's not just them. It's like I done involve myself into this lesson or this game that I'm showing them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm trying my best not to go back to washing dishes. But if you want me to talk about washing dishes, you gotta leave me a message. Like you gotta leave me a message, or somebody got to comment or something. I go back to washing dishes. I will. I promise you, I will. This is a good drink. And in case you didn't know, this is the Oddly Eating podcast. I'm the host with the mostest, taking the toastest. Um, And I appreciate you still being here. I've gotten better at not making the single videos with me in them being long. You know, I didn't realize I could talk for an hour and 10 minutes by myself. I think that was episode 4 I know the first episode I went pretty long, but it was one of them episodes, man. I was talking for a good minute. So I said I wasn't gonna do that no more, because I don't want to bore you with me when this podcast is about me having conversations and invoking conversations with people who believe different things, and not always your own thought being the most dominant thought in the room. You know, that's what Oddly Even podcast is. You can feel this way, I can feel that way, and we still even at the end of the day. We both bleed, we both think. You can believe in this, I can believe in that, as long and I gotta say a disclaimer, as long as it is within a natural spirit of human decency. Like I'm not gonna say like I'm cool uh being cool with a pedophile. Like I ain't I ain't saying nothing like that. I'm just saying that we could have different thoughts and opinions about something, and it not mean something, and not turn into an issue or a fight, or me talking over somebody because they don't believe what I believe. No, this is a friendly platform. Wait till these guests start coming. I got some guests lined up that are just game changers within their own right. um, I'm gonna leave. This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say. All right, because the washing dishes took me. The washing of the dishes took me to a place I didn't know I could go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I don't like being sold nothing. I don't know what that might mean to you, so let me break it down. Walking in the mall, me and the girl I'm with, my man came out with the spray bottle. Some of y'all know where I'm going. And he hey man, you got 5 minutes or something like that, so I'm gonna show you what this thing do. This is some new shoe cleaner stuff. I see you got some Nikes on. I want to spray them and see. And I said, no, I'm good. And I kept walking. Now I'm not usually one to hold hands while I'm walking. So I'm walking, but like I said before, I'm walking with the girl that I'm seeing. I made it down a little bit of ways to where the information thing is in the mall, and we were trying to find this shoe place. So I look and I said, I don't even see the shoe. And then she's not there. She's not there. So I'm looking and I'm turning around like what? And I look and she's back there talking to one of the dudes that was with the dudes with the bottle, with the spray your shoe bottle. And she's really like, oh, so what's in it? Like, so like, is it easy wipeable? Like going through and I'm looking at her like, girl, come on. We not here for that. We here to get some shoes. I'm finna buy some new shoes. I don't need that. And she was really, and he's selling it to her. You know, usually we only do about $10 a bottle, but right now, if you buy two of them, I'll let you have them for 18. Like, what? That's just a dollar saving. I'm having all these thoughts like, come on, I don't like when people try to sell me something. Like, don't force me to sit there and watch you clean something. I don't like that. Another situation was the CD people. The CD people. You walk in and they hop out and like, hey, yo, I want you to listen to my music, man. Just support me. This and that. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, what's your, give me something that I could, what kind of music you do? Oh, just find out for about $10. You can find out. I got the CD right here. You know, I got some other songs mixed on here, so it's like you buying a mixtape. And I was like, what? Yeah, so it's cool, man. Just go ahead and get that, man. As soon as you can Zelle me, you can cash out me, you can do. And at that point, like my attention started shrinking. I don't sell me. I don't like people sell. Even if I'm going to a car lot, I'm going there to just generally be inquisitive and look and see what they got. How much is this? How much is that? Don't run over to me. Hey man, what you looking for? What can I do for you? How can I help you? You trying to get a card? Like, don't sell me nothing. You bet. I'm 9 times out of 10 more likely to buy something that I'm not sold, because you're giving me the opportunity to look at it with a clear perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like when they trying to sell you something, they doing like this. Like, hey, you got bop, 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 swoop, and then bop, bop, and then hey, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop. And it's like they don't even give you time to just look at it. Like, well, what is it? Like, I get all that, but just give me a moment to look at it. Like, I don't like people selling me stuff. I don't. And I've probably said no to some things that have been really good deals, but it was for the simple fact that they were like pushing it in my face. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Just now, I cut you a good deal. Come on, man. You gonna do like stop, stop selling it to me. If I want it, I want it. If I don't want it, I don't want it. Let me walk away. Stop jumping in front of me, trying to sell me something. I don't like that. I really don't. But you know what I do like? The fact that this is the Oddly Even podcast, and I'm your host, JonMon, and I appreciate you being here with me on this episode 13. Let me see if I'll be trying to think too fast, put the wrong numbers up. Episode 13. Episode 13. We 13 episodes deep. All right? Got my little shirt on, got my props and stuff getting set up. I'm telling y'all, one day, all these episodes gonna get rewatched. I already know, because at some point it's gonna take. All right. I ain't asking you to like and subscribe. I ain't asking you to send me no money. I ain't asking you to send me fan stuff and none of that stuff. I'm just saying enjoy it and share it in your own way. All right. Share it in your own way. If it's just, man, I seen this podcast, this dude was talking about, like, that's cool. Share it. Or if you're gonna click the link and give it to somebody, cool. Share it that way too. All right. This is a platform for y'all and myself to grow. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, though. Thank y'all. Episode 13 is in the book. Summer is almost here. I'm 25 days away from summer. I'm counting down as a teacher, ready for summer to come. And man, whatever it is that you look forward to doing, man, I always try to make a way to make yourself happy. Right? Happy in a good way. Not in the detriment of a situation or somebody's displeasure. Like make yourself happy, right? Make yourself happy. Do something that's gonna make you feel good. Or feel or just and it ain't even just feel good. Just do something to change the emotion of your environment real quick. Because if you change the emotion of yourself, you're gonna change the emotion of your environment. Oh, don't get me to preaching. I should have that organ right now. I should have that organ. All right, Ollie Even Podcast. See y'all next time on episode 14. And man, just keep coming with me. Just keep coming with me. All right.
Make sure you make some sort of notification for yourself to tune in every Wednesday. That's every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I will be presenting a brand new episode, a brand new conversation, brand new topic, and a brand new person, hosted by me on this Oddly Even podcast. Every Wednesday, y'all. Remember, Wednesday